Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping, otherwise short for Dele London Guna, space, Romeo Echo Papa Papa Indigo November. Now you've heard that so many times, and I'm going to continue to say it so many times. Other than that, welcome to another creation and content from myself again. Well, I've got some topics to go through here, or some subjects to go through here during the content I have on here. Before I do that, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, In fact, no, let me get you through this first. The contents I've got for you today. Chelsea Football Club were too big to turn down. That's coming from Graham Potter. I'm going to read into that in a bit. Benjamin Mendy has been cleared, has been found not guilty of one count of rape on a 19-year-old young lady. Wow. And the other one is my Tuesday transfer talk. So I'm going to be going through the transfer section on the BBC Interactive, Before I do all of that, smash the thumbs up like button for me, Do that in abundance. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. And if you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. But share this channel amongst your friends and relatives, and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Other than that, if you've got something to say, if you've got an opinion or a view or any ideas, etc., drop it in the chat, And on top of that, do subscribe to the channel. And remember, if you subscribe to the channel, I'll shout you out, So get subscribing. Hit that button for me, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately, And I'll do my best to be as consistent as possible. And you do your best to help me grow this channel to the place where I want it. And speaking of which, I want this channel at 1,000 subscribers over by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. So get subscribing. So let's start off with Chelsea Football Club here. Graham Potter has recently become Chelsea manager. His first game is a Champions League game versus Salzburg, I believe. He guided Brighton to 4th in the Premier League. They were doing well. He left them at 4th. Let me just go to the text. I think Brighton are in the top 4 at the moment as we speak, and that's where he left them at. Now, some would say this came at short notice. He didn't give Brighton enough notice about leaving the football club, and Brighton are in the top 4, as you can see. So let's get back to Graham Potter's story. Coming from Chelsea itself, written in big yellow head title. Chelsea challenge too big to turn down. Potter. Graham Potter has said the challenge of being Chelsea manager was too big to turn down. Potter, who is 47, left Brighton to take over at Stamford Bridge over the Blues after the Blues sacked Thomas Tuchel. His first game in charge will be a home Champions League group game against Red Bull Salzburg on Wednesday. You look at the tradition, the quality, and the size of the club here, said Potter, who signed a 5-year deal with the Blues. Okay, if you look at their recent history, the size of the club, the top players he's going to be working with, you can understand why he had to make a quick decision on his future. From a Brighton perspective, especially from the fan base, some will be more forgiving than others. But if there's any Brighton fans on here listening, leave your thoughts in the chat. But I'm moving on here from there, and let's go to Benjamin Mendy. As it's written in as it's written in yellowhead title, Mendy found not guilty of one count of rape. Wow. After months of speculation, after even X-rated videos of him meant to be doing his business with a young lady. He has been found not guilty. Well, I'm going to read it here. Manchester City footballer Benjamin Mendy has been found not guilty of one count of rape on the direction of the judge at his trial. Mr. Mendy, 28, was cleared at Chester Crown Court of the rape of a 19-year-old woman at his home in Prestbury, Cheshire on 24th July last year. Co-accused Louis Saha Moturi, 41, was also found not guilty of 2 counts of rape against the same woman. They remain on trial for alleged sexual offences, which they both deny. Wow, that's astonishing, especially Mendy's situation. He's been found not guilty of rape on 1 count. So what is the second count? Is there a second count? Man City fans, I'd like to get your views on that, or any football fan. Drop your views in the chat on Benjamin Mendy here. I mean, a World Cup winner, multiple-time Premier League winner, and he's been going through, well, a hell of trouble. Let's put it that way. And he's not played football for some months now. So who knows what must be on his mind. Has he even been training with the Man City squad? Or has he been training with the coaches alone? Only God knows. But one thing for sure is it's come out today that he's been found not guilty. Okay? Right. Let's get into the gossip column, shall we? I don't think I'm going to read too much here. But according to Athletic via Mirror subscription, Cristiano Ronaldo turned down 211 million a year in wages to play for an unnamed club in Saudi Arabia. But Manchester United's 37-year-old Portugal striker is now reconsidering the offer. Well, he's obviously desperate to leave. He doesn't want to be at the club. He's made it publicly clear that he wants to move on. And according to Athletic subscription, N'Golo Kante has refused a new 2-year deal from Chelsea. The 33-year-old French midfielder's current contract runs out in 2023. Okay, still got another year left. And I think Chelsea will be reluctant. Well, I don't think they'll be reluctant to sell him. I think they will try and strike a deal with a club who's going to be willing to match their valuation of the player. That saga continues. England pair forward Marcus Rashford and left back Luke Shaw, plus Spain goalkeeper David De Gea and Portugal fullback Diego Dalot and Brazilian midfielder Fred could all leave Manchester United as free agents next June when their contracts end. But the club can trigger a clause extending all their deals by 1 year. Manchester Evening News. Manchester City's new Switzerland centre-half Manuel Akanji, who joined in September from Borussia Dortmund for 50 million, has admitted he supported Manchester United as a child. Wow. Imagine them coming out with that in public, according to Blick. If he's come out with that in public, I mean, that's a beautiful start for his Manchester City career. Or who knows, maybe someone has twisted whatever he has said in whatever he has said to the media. Who knows? Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta wants to send Brazilian winger Marquinhos out on loan to gain more regular game time and is keen to bring in a short-term replacement in the next transfer window. Now, I have screamed that Arsenal owe us 3 signings in January. And for me, Marquinhos looks like he looks like he's more or less ready. Debut goal for the Arsenal. Brilliant performance in his first outing. And whether Arsenal will get a replacement in the short term, I don't believe a word that comes out of their mouths, especially when it's got something, especially when transfers have got something to do with Edu Gaspar, Richard Garlick, and that Pratt, Vinay Venkatesham. Anyway, that's coming from the 442. RB Leipzig turned down a bid from Chelsea for Croatian defender Gasko Gvardiol, as they are convinced other clubs will join the race to sign him next summer, including Manchester City. Fabrizio Romano reporting on that one there. Coming from the Mirror, Manchester United believe their chances of signing Netherlands midfielder Frankie de Jong were hit by their own indecisiveness as they pondered whether to meet Barcelona's 73 million asking price. This is coming from the Mill. Benfica president Rui Costa believes the 64 million paid upfront for Darwin Núñez justified their decision to let the 23-year-old Uruguay striker leave the Portuguese club. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. What the way I look at it is Liverpool bought him for 64 million. He's been sent off in his short career at Liverpool, and let's be real. If Rui Costa believes that that is the justice that Benfica has, then that's entirely down to him. If he thinks it's justified, then well, he's entitled to his opinion. But here's one for you Liverpool fans here, coming from the Mill again. Belgium striker Divock Origi, who joined AC Milan as a free agent from Liverpool in July, has been branded Serie A's worst summer signing of the summer. Now, I would be open to seeing Divock Origi at the Emirates, someone who's tall, can be used as a goal-scoring target man, and he would be superb. I don't know what is the problem at Serie A. Maybe he doesn't fit into the management idea. Who knows? Chelsea owner Todd Boehly hinted to Scotland midfielder Billy Gilmour about potential changes at Stamford Bridge in a bid to reverse his decision to sign for then Brighton manager Graham Potter on transfer deadline day. Athletic subscription required again. Thierry Henry has praised following Balogun for his decision to join Reims on loan from Arsenal. The American-born striker scored 5 goals in 7 appearances for the Ligue 1 side. Yeah, I'm pleased to hear about Balogun's progress in France in Ligue 1, and he's scoring goals there. And I hope he continues to score more goals in Ligue 1. So all the best to following Balogun, and he can come back with a bout of confidence and try and challenge Jesus and Nketiah for first team opportunities. I wish him all the best again. Otherwise, I'm gonna cut this channel. I'm gonna cut this content to the end and say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last, as you know I always do. Thank you for putting up with me again. I'll be here again, hopefully later on, or if not later on, tomorrow with another content. Other than that, look after yourselves, look after your families, look after your friends. Peace, love, and bless again. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And do remember, as DLG repping, we're going to chat again for sure. So just remember, please be nice.